Hey everyone, this is the first day of the Cultural Club Week, and we're just going to start with the introduction of what the Cultural Club Week is and what the UCC is. So I'm going to share my screen now. So what the Cultural Club Week is a week to emphasize events and just all the different cultural clubs here on Berkeley High campus. And the goal of this week is to make sure that everyone's well informed about the many different cultures and to be immersed in an environment that's welcoming of diverse backgrounds. And this is just sort of a flyer that we produced, and yeah.
Okay, so hi everyone. So this year, we started the United Cultural Coalition, and it has these following cultural clubs in it. And yeah, so most of these clubs right now are like in this meeting, and you'll see them and they'll present to you. And yeah, I guess I'll go a little bit more about the UCC. Okay, so we started the UCC mainly for the purpose of like having a support system for all the cultural clubs at Berkeley High. It allowed for all of us to have open communication about the different kinds of events we were going to host, obviously in person. It's a little bit tough virtually, but yeah, so we wanted to create resources for the new clubs with the help of Lyndon, and that's why he's a huge part of why this UCC even is a thing. We also wanted to increase cultural pride and knowledge across like the BIHS student body, and I think having a coalition of all of the cultural clubs would help that. It also allowed us to collaborate more with each other. I know tomorrow the MCSA and the MSA are having collaboration, and that's usually because of the UCC. And we also just wanted to create a sustainable coalition for years to come, and that is obviously including underclassmen. And if anyone would like to be a part of the UCC, you can contact either Lyndon, Gabby, or I, and it's just probably in the chat, or I don't know how, but Lyndon, you know Lyndon. Or if you're a part of a culture club now, you can contact your current representative.
All right, then now clubs can sort of introduce themselves when their slide appears, or if you guys have a slideshow to present, just PM me in the chat and we can work that out. Thank you.
Awesome. So the Multicultural Student Association is a club at Berkeley High for students who identify as being multicultural, multiracial, and also just like students who are interested in learning about different cultures. And I think the next slide has some more information. Our meetings are every other Friday lunch. These be Thursdays, but that's irrelevant. Our meetings normally, like in the past, have just kind of been lots of speakers. We've had some speakers that come that are mixed race and kind of talk about how their professional life and like their job and what they choose to do has to do with their identity, which is really cool, but that's not really well known. And then also we have one of the only events that focuses on mixed race students at Berkeley High. We're doing it this year remotely, which is the Mixed Speaker Series. It's going to be March 5th. You should come. It's super cool. It's going to have lots of different students and faculty from Berkeley High and UC Berkeley students talking about how being mixed race impacts their experiences and also being mixed culturally. And Suhaira is also going to be on the panel. And Desiree can add anything that she wants to.
No, that's it. But I'm glad that we're still going on, even though it's virtual. So we'd really love for you guys to come join not only the MCSA club meetings, but for all the other culture as well, because they're really trying to make it as fun, even though we're doing virtual meetings.
This is just other videos. You don't have to play them though, because I know we have a lot of people to get through, but they're super cool. You should look at it when you have a chance. I think Mr. B can maybe send it out.
She's and we'll move on to this. last year we did a lot of cow games, which we used to raise money to donate to API charities and to host socials for our club members. And yeah, our goal is to connect the API community for just to teach or empower the API community and give them a place to connect through there. And Joanne, do you want to talk about the next slide?
Yeah, like Amanda said, every month or so we have socials. Oh, this was pre-pandemic. And some of the socials we've had so far are hot pot, karaoke, ice skating, etc. And yeah, this year, because it's all online, we have online socials where we like play games together and get to know each other and just, have fun. We also do, we host Asian Pacific Islander graduation every year where students can do Asian cultural related presentations. You also get a sash, a cool sash like you see on the left. And there's also like a potluck style kind of deal where people bring foods from their cultures and you get to share it with other people. And it's really fun. And yeah.
This year, we did decide on a date for, we're going to have a virtual API grad. And we're going to advertise on the student bulletin later. We haven't done that yet, but we're going to have a virtual API grad and people are going to get free sashes for that. And it's going to be really cool. So yeah, look out for that info later. And our meetings are on Tuesdays from 2 to 2:45. It's every 3 weeks on a Tuesday. And yeah, if you have any questions, that's our email. Or if you have any other questions or stuff, you can join our Remind, which is right there. And we usually send all our info there mainly. And yeah.
Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I'm so sorry if you can't hear me. Okay, that's good. Okay, so my name is Suhaira. I'm the club president of the Muslim Student Association Club. And so we're just doing, so the objective of our club is just to build a community of Muslims and just non-Muslim people at Berkeley High School. And we do a bunch of events like potlucks and have info sessions. I think we're planning one right now, but I'm not really sure. And yeah, I like these pictures a lot. But so some fun facts about our club members is that we're all bilingual or trilingual, I think at this point. And we love community building. We do that every single week, and we welcome anyone to join us because it's really fun. I think there's one last slide, right, Gabby? This is our contact information. We meet every other Friday at 2:45, and yeah, you're welcome to join us if you want to. That's it for me.
Hi everyone. I am the co-president of QPOC with my friend Miyumi, and we are the Queer People of Color Club. So basically, we just are a group of queer people of color making a safe space for other queer people of color. And we really just wanted to make a safe space for students of color at Berkeley High. And we also want to speak against transphobia, homophobia, racism, everything that happens at our school. Mimi, do you want to talk about some of the events we do?
Yeah, sure. So when we're not in a global pandemic, typically we'd want to be doing fundraisers through mostly art making events. So something like maybe a art what is it? Like a, what's it called?
Fundraiser.
Yes, a fundraiser. And we would probably watch shows together, and just kind of also have fun games that we play while also like, you know, having conversations about that intersectionality and the different experiences that people of our community have. And in general, yeah, we just want to highlight this kind of experience that is typically disregarded. And so it's important to have those conversations. Follow us on our Instagram. Yeah.
As of right now, the emails are a little outdated. So if you want to contact any of us, feel free to contact me. It's the first email you see there. And if you want more frequent updates, feel free to join our Remind. Just text at BHSQP to 81010. We meet every other Thursday at lunch. And if you ever need the Zoom meeting or anything, feel free to email me or DM us on Instagram. We're a safe space for everyone.
Okay, hi everybody. So my name is Alejandro Menhivar, and I'm one of the co-presidents of Latinx Unidos Club, along with Jimena Mandujano and Gabby Perez. And so Latinx Unidos Club was founded a little while back, and it used to be two separate clubs, Chicano Latinos United Voices, and the Chicano Latino Club, but then they formed together, and this is what we have today. So it's, you know, primarily Latinx people from BIHS, and really providing a safe environment for Latinx students, but also just providing education to the Berkeley High community about Latinx heritage, you know, through different things like the Latinx Heritage Month Assembly, which we had to do online this year. And we also, you know, fundraise for different issues, you know, relevant to Latinx students. And we also host Latinx graduation. And that's pretty much who we are. We have meetings every other Tuesday at 3 p.m. And you can follow us on Instagram at bhs.latinxunidos. And if you have any questions, you can email me or Jimena or Gabby. And there's a remind that you just text at BHSLUC21 to 81010. And yeah, thank you everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Sochelle. I'm one of the me and Noam are the co-presidents of the HES Club at Berkeley High. We are the junior chapter of the UC Berkeley HES Club.
So a little overview of what we do. So the basis of our club all depends on its mission. And the mission really came from an appearance of Latinx students and Hispanics in college, which was very minimal at the time. And our goal is to increase it in the STEM field. So our hopes are so that students will be able to explore these STEM fields and understand what they will be able to be offered, such as different majors, degrees, or even masters. So we want to make sure that these students are able to pursue what they want in the future. Coming events this month and the next month will be an event hosted by UC Berkeley, their club HES, who also collaborates with us every meeting or so. And they will be talking about their personal experience in college as a Hispanic and Latino in the STEM field that will help students such as yourself understand what you need to expect and be able to conquer when you go to universities. And another event will be a free one-on-one tutoring. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go back. Yeah, so, and it'll be a free one-on-one tutoring for any student that wants to join or be part of the club, actual students currently at Cal. And we also will be hosting a college readiness workshop, which will help students pave the path towards their dream school or understand what major or degree they might want to achieve and how to get to that goal. And events we have, considering COVID, these are the events we were able to host, but without COVID and what we've done before are events such as guest speakers, college workshops, and presentations based on the STEM fields that you may be interested in. And we've collaborated with companies for virtual events and visits within their buildings. So these are the people at Cal currently who are the leader. This is the leadership of HES at Cal, who works with us and will be most likely one of your tutors at some point if you were able to join. And on the side, you see one of the events they actually hosted with Google as a presentation of what it is to work in Google and be part of that company.
Yeah, so our club is mostly focused around academic. It's more academic based and also sort of like mentorship based. So right now, currently what we're focusing on is the tutoring, like Noah mentioned. And how that's working is, since we work very closely with the other members from the HES Club at UC Berkeley, we're having a student tutor be partnered with a member in our club. And they will be working on one subject that they would like to receive extra help in. And the subjects are mostly based in math, science, or engineering, just STEM subjects. But we're also open to like if they want to learn more about the major that the student is currently studying in, the college student. And so, yeah, so that's currently what we have going on right now. Okay, and our contacts are here, it's listed. That's my email, Noam's email, and our Instagram, which is BIHS at BIHS HES. And then our meeting dates, we usually meet every single week on Thursdays from 2:30 to 3. So our meetings are usually kind of brief because we're mostly we base our meetings usually on workshops. And so what we do is we come together for like those few 30 minutes, discuss what we're planning to host or present to our members. And usually another day we would have the workshop that's either hosted by us or UC Berkeley's HES Club. And yeah, that's it for our presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so as a representative of the Black Student Union, what we're about is advocating on behalf of the Black student body and the Black people of the Berkeley community. We engage in political issues that affect whether it's the on-campus community or the community at large. And one of our main goals is to bring the Black community together to support one another. So a few events that you could look forward to are the general body meetings. Earlier this year, we hosted a fundraiser. And something that's ongoing is the mural project, which started after demands that happened over the summer. So different things that, or like sort of fun club quotes that sort of get thrown around are like, we lit, Black is beautiful, and can I get another slice of pizza? Because generally, once we're not online, we have pizza supplied at every meeting. So just some contact information. You can email our club advisor, Spencer Pritchard at berkeley.net. You can email myself, Lyndon Ward at students.berkeley.net. And our sign up form is here at tinyurl.com/BHSBSU 2020. And we meet Thursdays at lunch. And we're actually going to be hosting an event pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. And I think that is all the clubs in the presentation.
Yay!
So today was just the first day of the Cultural Club Week, but throughout the week, I know there will be events held on Tuesday and Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we'll have our closing panel which will include like the leaderships of each of the clubs discussing what it means to be a cultural club, how to pursue activism, and what does unity mean. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all soon.
Yeah, juice, the jackets, juice, the jackets, what?